Because they say Tinubu has never lost an election.
Is that so?
That's it. That is what, historically speaking.
I do not think so. Everybody loses election.
Could 2027 be
Everybody.
For Tinubu?
Yes, and you will see.
That Tinubu can lose 2027?
He will lose 2027.
What gives you that confidence?
Because I know what Nigerians are feeling outside. Tinubu never won the election of 2023. And everybody knows it. Those who want to bet, we said fine. He has been declared winner. No problem. We acknowledge him as president. No problem. But we're going to meet him in the field. And I will see how he's going to cobble together that thing that will make him win again. It won't work. Because this time, everybody will be ready. It will no longer be an announcement at 3 a.m. Before people will wake up in the morning, they will tell you, oh, yeah, that will not work anymore. This time, people are ready, and we are ready. And the masses outside are even more ready. If you do an election today, you know what it's going to cost. How would you deal with this? That is the problem.
APC controls a quarter of the states in this country. What is left for the for parties other than the APC is less than a third of the state of the federation. And you know, Ane, you are so experienced politically speaking that you know that structure wins election a lot of the times.
I come from Aba. And I was discussing this particular thing of saying, oh, APC has this government, that government. And people were a little worried. And I asked one of them a question. In fact, that question was asked by Governor Peter Obi. He asked someone, so this is Abaribe here. Will he go to Area Market and tell them to vote for Tinubu? He can't try it. Most of all these people who are telling you that they are following President Tinubu cannot go to their homes and say it. They can't. Why? Because they're going to be stoned when they go to say such a thing. People are suffering. The suffering is monumental. We've never had this before. And not just the suffering, the whole economy is collapsed. The security is, you have not solved it. And where would you now get that vote from?
Do you still think, with the manner in which APC has profiled and shaped itself and molded itself under the Bola Tinubu government, do you think that the potency of the opposition can really withstand the Tinubu force and the APC strength come 2027? Because it does look like what you're saying is a tsunami in terms of the political heavyweight movement.
It is coming. As an Igbo, there's an Igbo word, it says, Mboru. When the time comes, everybody will see it. When the time comes. Mboru. As of today, well, people can make whatever noise they feel they are making. People can shout that, oh, we are the behemoth. But I tell you, this giant has feet of clay. Yes.
What is
this giant of APC? He has feet of clay.
So at the election,
he has legs. He has.
So at the election, you are going to target the clay feet, even with the bronze and the silver body.
If you get the feet, everything collapses. You don't run a government the way it is run. This is not a monarchy. This is a democracy.
If it is not Bola Tinubu, who could it be? Is there a savior that we could look up to in 2020?
There are too many Nigerians who are democratic, who can run this country, who can do the best for this
Like
country.
Peter Obi?
Like Peter Obi.
What about
you just took it out of my mouth. Yes.
Is he going to be is he your candidate?
He will be my candidate. All of us are going to somewhere, and it is when we get there, then we cross that hurdle. But the point is, when you look at somebody's antecedents, you look at how the person carries himself. Throughout, Peter Obi was governor. Did you ever hear about his children? Did you ever hear about his wife?
Is it a country hear about president's children?
No, this is a country. This is not a monarchy. And I continue to say this. This is a democracy.
What do you want the president to do to his children? To send them away on exile?
No.
Or to do
No. You don't put them in the public. You don't let them continue to use state resources. Never done. You don't, look, let's just not,
you don't like the manner in which he controls his home. You don't like the manner.
The point is not him.
Okay.
It is the way the whole government has turned into a Kabiyesi government. So the president can do no wrong. Anything that he says, oh, we agree, oh, anything. No, that's not how you run a government. You run a government by people challenging your views. Right now, any view challenging the view of government is seen as treason. And
those of you who are not standing on the mandate, you are standing on nothing.
I don't think the people who are standing on the mandate really enjoy standing.
But you
there.
like that song on your mandate. You
like that song. I've never sung it and I will never sing it.
But you stand up when they sing it. When they bring the budget to the National Assembly.
When
it's
they bring the budget,
a second national
just
anthem.
a moment. When they bring the budget to the National Assembly, we stand up for the Nigerian national anthem.
And then the mandate song.
If people decide to play the mandate song, check where I sit down. I don't follow them.
Are you defecting anytime soon? Because most of your colleagues, half of the senators, moved to one side of the divide.
Well, I think the best person you should ask is Senator Fabio, the Senate President, because I think he made a statement on the floor of the Senate. Anytime there's a talk of defection, Senator Barigwe frowns his face. That will tell you. If there's anybody that's going to defect to APC, I think I should be the very, very last one. By the time I will defect, that means that there will be no parties in Nigeria.
It will be your last option.
It will be that there will be no party at all, including APC. Which means
you will never consider it.
No, never.
Why that?
For
some of your friends, Ojus or Kalu, your very good brother, they are in the APC. He's one of the champions of the APC in the Southeast.
Well, I guess you have never asked them what their experience in APC is. But, I have a very simple theory about defection. I think it's very good for us in the opposition that the defection is happening. Why? I think it's Sun Tzu that said that if your opponent is making mistakes, you don't correct him, you leave him. All that APC is doing is that it continues to absorb all the problems he's going to face. They are right inside them now. Ask yourself, in all the states where there are defections, what is going on there? So a governor defects, he had opposition, APC members who were there, who fought against him, who worked for President Tinubu, then all of a sudden the same governor defects, you hand over the party to him. What now happens to all those people? So there's a lot of my friends who are out there who fought for Tinubu who don't know where they are today. With the defection of the governors, with the defection of all the people. Of course, all the people who are defecting, they've told us that they were promised automatic tickets. So if I was...
Don't you want an automatic ticket?
Me? I don't want automatic ticket. I've never had automatic ticket. I've always fought for a ticket. In all the parties I have done election in.
You have also defected. You've moved from
PDP. Defection. I never defected. I exited once it was impossible to stay within the confines of that party.
Do you regret leaving the PDP?
How? I won election against PDP.
With the circumstance.
I left and won election against PDP. What I regret today is just that PDP used to be a model and has, over the years, I don't know what you will call it today.
Because they say Tinubu has never lost an election.
Wonderful people. This message you just finished to watch. I know most of us will be wondering, why am I bringing this news? Because it have nothing to do with the Biafrans. But many will understand from the headline. You know, we have different understanding and diverse memories. Why do I use that title? Another Biafran to be sent to Kuje prison. Ngige did not even make any comment close to this. But today, Ngige is cooling off in Kuje prison. This is the part of the implications of allowing them to sentence Nnamdi Kanu. Let me tell you what these guys did. If you don't know, in case you have been wondering, why are they silent, or rather, why Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced? But I mean, at all costs, by all means, we must convict him. Whether he is innocent, we must convict him. They just did that to test the waters on the capacity of Ndigbo to withstand against injustice over their own people. They tried it now and it worked for them. So now they can send anybody. I repeat, they can send anybody they are deemed fit to jail, as long as you are from an Igbo extraction. Tell me, what justifies 2 billion naira to 119 billion naira? 2 billion naira is in Kuje prison because he's an Igbo. 119 billion is outside, cruising, spending the money and also using it to campaign for the incumbent. How does, can you help me to connect the dots? Nnamdi Kanu is a game changer for them. And Nnamdi Kanu is also a doom for the people of Biafra. Because they tested the water, nobody vomit, nobody did anything, nobody called for a walkout in a Security Council meeting in Asarok. No any of the senators that have called for walkout in any of their sitting at the National Assembly, that why must Nnamdi Kanu be treated with such manner? No any of the Igbos in the House of Rep members have called for a walkout. Even his own brother, Benjamin Okalo, and said that judgment is inhumanity to man, injustice against a particular tribe. That's justice. That conviction can never stand. They waited for all these things. Nobody showed up. Odius Okalo went to national TV, Channel TV precisely, where he's romancing with his boyfriend, Shehu Okimbalea. And he was there, supporting the conviction of his own brother, his own kinsman, one of the subjects he ruled when he was a governor. He certified the judgment and said, if you are not satisfied with it, please, you can go to court, go to appeal court to appeal. That is the kind of the waters they tested. And they saw that the Igbos that are meant to be resilient, that are meant to be, a kind of contending at every position, that are meant to be strong-headed, to take what that have been dished out to them. That same Igbos are the ones now who are supporting the government of the day on the injustice meted on one of their own. Listen, we don't support evil, but you see the case of Nnamdi Kanu, my brother, that is a very great injustice and a doom to the people of the Southeast if we allow this to stand. And look, let me just tell you this thing before it escapes my memory. The place now where they will solidify their stand to do us whatever they like is if Nnamdi Kanu agree to sign that presidential pardon documents that contains a lot of a lot of rules and regulations that will be capable to cripple Mazen, in fact, to cage Nnamdi Kanu as a prisoner for the rest of his life, not having the freedom to make even a single comment. If Nnamdi Kanu agree to sign any documents pertaining presidential pardon, my brother, it is done. Me and you is at their mercy. Do with us whatever you pleases. Do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu controls 95% of the Biafran population? You can argue this, but I can tell you for free of charge. The reason why the Southeast governors, the Southeast politicians refuse this because Nnamdi Kanu controls 95% of all the population in the Southeast, both home and abroad. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is freed unconditionally, their business as a career politicians is over. And then, okay, They don't talk finish. You wait for what is going to happen in a few months to come, or in few days, in few weeks, if care is not taken. They are still digging out his file. They are still making assessment of how much he is spending from the constituency project money that have been given to him since he was either a senator or a House of Rep member. They are compiling the list, and they are going to hit him. Go and mark my word. EFCC is coming for Nnamdi Kanu. That was why I said another Biafran, another Igbo man going to Kuje prison for fraud and also money laundering. Make it not shock you. They have already tested the water of refusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life sentence. All the whole Igbo billionaires, millionaires, trillionaires, elders, Igbos, and the rest of them, everybody went into their shell. And now they have already gathered the momentum. I mean, they don't grab the shoulder now. Now, so their shoulder be now. Anyway, where they see an Igbo man, my brother, you are nothing to them. And they can do to you, or rather do with you, whatever they pleases them. Nnamdi Kanu is going. After Nnamdi Kanu, you understand? They will, in fact, P2B, they are still digging the files of P2B. Maybe they will not see anything. But after Nnamdi Kanu, another person is going to follow. You know who? They are compiling files for Alex Oti. Because if you are not into the governing circle from the central, my brother, your name, not sorry. Let me not take much of our time because of the video is a little bit longer. Let us dissect the comment section of this video to know exactly what's gonna be is what gonna be. Let me know what my people think concerning this matter. Please, I'm not bringing this video because I want to make Tinubu popular. No, I'm bringing this video just to tell you, pick from the person who is making that comment and forget about the content of the video. Just pick that person where they make that comment. It's another person now that is heading to Kujo prison. No, because I don't predict them and they must surely happen. My word can never fall on the ground. Unless, if his hand is clean. But if his hand is not clean, no matter how small, my brother, they must send him to Kuje. Tinubu did not win 2023 elections and will not win in 2027. Senator Nnamdi Kanu says, P2B is the best man for Nigeria. I love this one. I so much love it when people are simply very sincere. Nigerians wake up, P2B is all we need now. Sorry, P2B is all they need now. Peter Obi, President 2027, according to him. Akanji SR, maybe now those people, will record them. From that region, Abi, where don't get brain, brown roof. Watch. I can say, okay, number 3, with the fast scores, Number three with the fast scores. 1, Abi. Keep it up. Hey, God have mercy you. Ikepo said, Tinubu won the 2023 election and will still win in 2027. You're all bunch of losers. Okay. I say, until 2027, no longer stories. Chinyonemu Ife for sure, Tinubu didn't win the 2023 presidential election. The naked truth is that it was P2B who won, but he was denied the mandate we, the Nigerian, gave him in that 2023 presidential selection. Anyway, my people, let me not waste much of your time. Like I said, here we go take back break. Once again, when we come back. Today, now, Wednesday, and today, now, MB 17th day in the month of December and in the year of 2025. it shall be well with all of us as you help me to circulate this video. Please follow us on all our social media handles, and my God must surely follow you to protect you, to provide for you, and to perfect all that concerns you. As I pray this prayer, it is from the depth of my mind and the depth of my heart. Let me hear a louder amen at the comment section of this video. Oh yeah, now, until I come your way again, please, thanks for watching. Que Messiano.